Hey friend, it's Mobix Game and welcome back to another video. Just go ahead and leave a like for support and do make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. So let's go!
So, Dark Souls 3, the height of its Soul series, is already available on the consoles and PCs since 2016. Simply a masterpiece and probably one of those games that will never die out. Anyway, there's rumors new Dark Souls are making a leap to new consoles, and right now, Switch specifically, the company's unannounced console, is one of the best candidates, so just keep it in mind. After months of rumors and speculations that Rockstar may be remastering 3 classic Grand Theft Auto games, it appears these games will be released in just a couple of months and they're also coming to Switch. Grand Theft Auto 5, on the other hand, is also one of the highest rumored games to land on the new console once it's released, but Capcom actually said it before that Resident Evil Village is only coming to major platforms, which it did, excluding Switch. However, lots of folks are hungry for experiencing Resident Evil Village on Switch, and not that it's actually happening, but there's a very good chance of that happening too, just in the near future, according to rumors. So, moving on.
Games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village? All that's left? There is no one left! We can bust out with this.
Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin!
There is no safe! Every sorry bastard out there has been ripped in half. Tomorrow we'll all be dead.
No, let me go!
Chris? What the hell? Why?
Ethan Winters.
Mr. Winters. Ethan Winters.
Poor Ethan.
Ethan Winters. Welcome.
Surviving's not enough. We've got to fight. No, we don't need to do anything.
Well, Back 4 Blood launches October 12th this year. It'll be available on PCs, Xbox consoles, and PlayStation consoles as well, with cross-play and cross-generation support enabled. It is pretty unclear whether if this one will ever make it to any Nintendo console, but there's always a slim chance. However, here's just a new trailer in case you've missed it.
Hang in there, Holly. No rest for the wicked.
Let's go.
Through here. Come on. God, I love Mondays. Another day in paradise. Just like on the map. Home run.
Apparently Red Dead Redemption may be getting a remaster and it's coming to Switch. This and that Red Dead Redemption 2 might also make it to Switch according to a catalog listing. This is all just speculations, however, but I will be sure to report more news specifically on Red Dead Redemption 2 for Switch if and when we hear more about this one. Now, given that Bethesda was acquired by Microsoft and Starfield belonging to Bethesda, there's a slim chance of Starfield coming to either PlayStation 5 or a Nintendo console. However, Starfield isn't listed as an exclusive game, and come November next year, when the game releases, actually due to amount of hype, there's a good chance of that happening as well, so keep it in mind.
We reach your constellation.
This is all we've been working towards.
Jemison route looks good.
We've come to the beginning of humanity's final journey.
Prepare for departure. Graviton loop array full check. Your space lane is clear.
That's why we're here.
Main engines go. Ignition.
To discover what's out there.
With Devil May Cry 5 being so well received, although not much to go with here, there's some information that we'll get to see this game on a Nintendo console in the not so distant future too, possibly even this year. However, other Devil May Cry games are more likely to receive remasters as well, and instead make it to the hybrid console as well. I guess we'll just have to wait and see on this one.
So if you ever need anything, maybe a loan, or some honest work, don't hesitate to ask.
Mafia Definitive Edition is available now on multiple platforms, however. Folks are actually wondering if it may be coming to Switch as well, to which, well, the short answer is no, or not now. However, we all know that's actually easily possible on the new Nintendo console. There's actually rumors developers are already working on it, so we'll see.
If you cross Salgari and his boys, you're dead.
Your neck's gotta be aching from all that looking over your shoulder you're doing.
You, Tommy, you could run this town someday.
Tom, don't do nothing you don't want to be remembered for, you hear me?
The original, it's a new one, it's still work in progress, it's gonna be improved a lot, but
Dead Space Remake, on the other hand, is about a year into development now, and so far the new game looks extremely good. Unfortunately, this game is at least an entire year away from release, but the good news is, by the time Nintendo has already released the new console, and that's actually one of the greatest candidates at this point for this game, so take a look.
Dead Space, but like you never saw it, I think.
So it has been almost 13 years, since the original game came out, the original Dead Space. Why is this remake happening now, and what exactly is this remake? Can you elaborate on that?
As in the case of Elder Scrolls, what I hear is that this game is very, very far away from release. The Xbox boss, however, Phil Spencer, confirmed that Elder Scrolls 6 will release after the new Fable game, which isn't releasing until 2023, so simply put, it's just way too early to make any assumptions regarding this one, so I guess we'll just have to get back to it later. Let's move on.
And only you can stand against the darkness.
So Kingdom Hearts launched all the way back in 2019, and since then fans have been begging for a Switch version that never happened. Well, looking back at the series, I would say there's actually a pretty good chance Kingdom Hearts 4 will release on the new console, which is probably will, and that it might not even be that far off either, so keep it in mind and just forget about Kingdom Hearts 3 for now.
Hey, Sora!
Jack Sparrow!
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Make way!
Rapunzel, I'm not afraid to face them.
Oh no! Together, we're unstoppable. Now you made him mad.
I'll distract him. You guys go!
For life and light, together we fight.
A lion finds calm before the kill.
Far Cry 6, on the other hand, the sixth mainline entry in its popular open-world shooter series, is finally now launching October 7th this year for most modern gaming platforms, including PCs, they said. This new game has almost all of the classic series elements, they said. In fact, Far Cry 6's open world is the largest ever in a Far Cry game, so check it out.
Order a whole boat of our people shot to death. Get as far away as you can from that psychopath. All of you.
A revolution is not won by the fearless.
It's won by the feared.
Welcome to Libertad, Danny.
I have a vision to rebuild paradise. A cure. Viviro, the most effective treatment for cancer the world has ever seen. Grown within our precious tobacco. But our paradise comes at a cost. This our enemies will never understand.
Out. Now.
Your safety zone. You want me to kill Anton Castillo? Kill a dictator who has raped our land and turned our people into slaves? Thinking about it. What about you?
From Software's highly anticipated open-world RPG, Elden Ring is probably one of the most interesting games that came our way once again this E3, and it's exactly the kind of game that From Software is actually known for. This game is now in development for basically all consoles and PCs. If Nintendo manages to release a new console by the time of its release, perhaps it'll also get a handheld version as well, so we'll see.
They will fight, and they will die in an unending curse. For how else is a champion or a lord to be born?
Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is slated for release next year, possibly even early 2023, and it's coming to PCs, PlayStation 5, Stadia, and Xbox Series X and S. It is the first major installment in the Avatar franchise in over a decade, right now touted as a AAA first-person, probably third-person as well, action-adventure, open-world game. Check it out.
Both beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history.
Last but not least, Hogwarts Legacy was unveiled precisely a year ago from now and is only slated to launch in 2022 sometime. We haven't seen any details about when the game will precisely hit the market, but we do know when the game does launch, it'll come to PCs, PlayStation and Xbox consoles as well, possibly the new Switch console as well. There's rumors, so keep it in mind.
Of the wizarding world. Every corridor, every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story of witches and wizards who came before. Here you will meet lifelong friends and grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts, and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls. A world filled with dangers you can't yet imagine. An ancient knowledge long gone from this world. That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power. Your potential is limitless. But what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for. The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.